Hey y'all, I'm on my way to go pheasant hunting. As I'm driving there, I wanted to address this question that I've been asked recently, and that is, how do you get into hunting? So I wanted to break it down in 5 simple steps that you'll need to begin to hunt wherever it is that you are, if it is within a season. So step number 1, you're going to need to do your hunter safety course. Your state may offer an online course. There are actual classes that you can go to get your hunter safety course. That's what I did. And the NRA, depending on your state, should have a free online course that you can do there. I did a in-person classroom setting and I loved it. I wouldn't change anything about it. I always suggest go in person because you can always ask questions and engage with a human and all that kind of stuff. It's awesome. But if you're on a time crunch or you just want to do it online, do it online. That's the first step though. You're gonna need to get that done. Once you have your hunter safety course finished, you're on to step number 2, and that is buying your license. I believe your state should allow you to buy them online. If not, we always go to Walmart. I'm in the state of Pennsylvania, so you can go to Walmart, purchase your license there. They give you the game digest for the year, so they'll tell you all the seasons, bag limits, all that kind of stuff. After doing your hunter safety course and purchasing your license, then you want to do some research. Do you have private land that you can hunt, or are you gonna have to hunt public land? Where is the public land? What weapons restrictions are there for hunting that public land? That's all research that you're gonna have to do before going out. You wanna make sure that you're not breaking any kind of regulations, laws, etc. So after doing your research and you know where you're gonna hunt and you know what you're gonna hunt, and you're gonna make sure that you have the proper license for that game that you're gonna hunt, it's very important. Since you have all the game plan, you need to plan on how you're plan to actually hunt that animal. So what weapon are you going to use? Are you going to use a bow, a shotgun, a rifle? And again, what are the local regulations to hunting in that area? You want to make sure that you're following all that. So after you pick your weapon, you need to, number 4 is practice with your weapon. The worst thing is going out there and injuring an animal, and you don't want to do that. That's not what hunting is about. So you'll learn that all in your hunter safety course. You want to make sure that you're following the hunter's code of ethics, okay? We don't want to go out there and hurt animals, hurt yourself, all that. You want to practice with your weapon, be comfortable and safe with your weapon. Step number 5 would be, if there's any requirements, again, if this one kind of goes with like equipment, you want to make sure that you have the proper orange, if you need to wear orange, that you have all the proper gear that you need to do the job. And then what I would do, I would start, if you're hunting public or private, I'd look at the aerial view of the map, kind of understand, look at the wind directions, look all that kind of stuff, and do more research on the animal that you're hunting. There's millions of videos out there on YouTube, and there's different blogs and stuff like that you can read about hunting the game that you're hunting, and just really get educated, learn how those animals learn how they move, when they move, and all of that kind of stuff. And then last but not least, the last step is to actually get out in the woods or on the water, whatever it is. Get out there and hunt the game. The biggest thing that I'm learning this year, and something that's ingrained into my mind from a video that I heard this summer, was you're not gonna kill them from the couch. So you gotta get out there. I've been out hunting now for 17 days out of like 20 some for archery season, and all but 2 days I've seen deer. I wouldn't have seen any deer if I would have just been sitting home watching YouTube videos or reading. You got to get out there. You got to spend your time in the woods hunting, and when the season is closed, you got to spend time scouting. I scouted this summer so much, and now that's paying off. I'm getting into bow range with deer. I'm seeing deer. I have the ability to pass on deer that I want to. I've seen a huge difference of last year. I did hardly any scouting, and this summer I spent hours and hours in the woods, hiking, biking, looking, learning more about what the animals are feeding on, learning and taking note, and I actually journal now the wind direction and all of that kind of stuff. That has helped me not only enjoy getting out there more and hunting, but it's also helped to my success of actually being able to bag the game that I'm out there to hunt. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope some of what I said was helpful. I'm gonna have that NRA link down below, and some other links of some beginner budget gear that I've used hunting these past few years. So Hope you guys enjoy the video. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you found this video helpful. If you didn't, give it 2 thumbs up. And thanks so much. Have a good day. Peace.